Yo, what is up guys, ShinobiEevee back again with another reaction video, and today, doing a little bit of a different video. Today we're reacting to a new character that just came out for Epic 7. Now I haven't done a lot, well actually I've done, nah, scratch it. I would say I haven't done that much content, especially recently on Epic 7, but I still do actively play the game and do reactions and sometimes videos on my progress. So far I've been playing for like, let's see, I think I've been playing since like the first video I made, which was like a couple years ago before Deity started making his guides, and I started following those. But I've been actively playing the game. You know, I usually have it in the background when I'm watching YouTube videos, especially where I'm at right now. And I also play, of course, you know, Brave Souls that I do a lot of content with, and of course, Aether Gazer, which has been pretty fun. Those are just some of the games, but I think with Aether Gazer and Epic 7 mostly, I haven't posted a lot. In fact, Aether Gazer specifically, I haven't really even posted any content. Game's fun as hell though, and I'm waiting for them to come out with a PC port before I start actually kind of like making a little bit of content on there, just to mix it up for you guys. We got a new swimsuit character in Festive Ada, and we also, of course, got another character that they're gonna be coming with on the 9th, if I'm correct. And I want to try this character out because she looks pretty good. Based on what I've seen so far, as far as leaks, I haven't seen the trailer and everything like that, which is what we're going to be reacting to today. So make sure you like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more Epic 7 content from me. I don't know if I'll do more competitive content. I'm still kind of going through the story at the moment and getting Savior Aiden, if I'm correct, right now. So I'm still going through that. That's kind of my point right now. I would say I'm not like new, but at the same time, as far as arena, I kind of have an idea with what I'm doing. I haven't played World Arena or anything live yet, but like with Arena, I'm like Challenger IV right now, and I finally got myself some decent gear to sit in that arena. So mostly, of course, I'm a slow player because, let's be real, I'm not getting 300 speed gear that easy unless I get hella lucky. Now I got like so few, and I don't think I've hit 300 speed yet. I think I'm like maybe 290 at best. But either way, I'm going to stop yapping. Let's go ahead and get straight into this preview, because I actually want to see what this character can do. And hell, I might even try and do a showcase on her or whatnot. So.
You said it wouldn't be revealing.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, yeah. Automatically, waifu material. And I have Ada. I used her in the beginning of the game. Easy waifu material. Like, we here for this. We here for this. This is adorable. So automatically we're summoning just based off of that alone.
Prompted by Aruka's curiosity, Ada and her friends embark on a trip to a water park. While preparing for her first trip to the water park with friends, Ada is troubled about which swimsuit to wear.
But I need them to do like a Bleach collab with, like, how, you know how they had that swimsuit episode with you reaching them? I need to do a Bleach collab with them, bro. This or Nikkei needs to do it, because I've been playing a lot of Nikkei too.
But Solitaria insists that if she wore a garment to cover,
it's like I dropped Genshin, I dropped like what was the other one I dropped? I dropped Tower of Fantasy, I dropped Genshin, and then all I got now is Honkai Star Rail Epic 7, Withering Waves, which I'm free to play on, and then Epic 7, which I'm kind of semi-free to play on, and I think that's it, right? So I'm only playing like 4, and I'm like free to play on 2 of them, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's look at stats. Hold on, let me go back. I was yapping a little bit too much there. So she's not doing damage, but she has high health, high speed. Crit damage is pretty average, but no effectiveness, which is kind of insane. Because based on what I'm looking at here, she's going to be a kind of control character, especially with the 27% effectiveness imprint right here. So you build HP and effectiveness, that's it. Unless we see otherwise, so that's.
She has high health and can increase her effectiveness.
That's what I'm seeing here. All right, what we got for skills?
Skill 3.
All right, collects bubbles to attack all enemies with a 60% chance to silence for 1 turn and a 75% chance to make them unable to be buffed for 2 turns. The skill is unaffected by cooldown, increase, and decreased effects. Okay, so this is skill 3. So you don't gotta worry about your skill basically kind of screwing you up. I mean, not your skill, but your enemies like kind of like not silencing, but cooldown or decreasing the effects of it. And it's a silencer, so okay, we got another Angel of Light over here. Here we go. Here we go. This is the skill 3 though.
All enemies with up to to an 85% chance to silence for 1 turn.
Oh, up to 85.
Chance to make them unable to be buffed for 2 turns.
Oh,
This skill is unaffected by cooldown increase and decrease effects.
okay.
Skill 2. It's okay. It won't show. At the start of battle and at the end of the turn, grants stealth for 1 turn.
Bro, did this character just get a built-in guiding light perfect? At the start of the battle and at the end of the turn, grants stealth for 1 turn. At the start of the turn, when the caster is not stealth, dispel all debuffs and grant shyness for 1 turn. And then effects at the start of the turn can only be activated once every 5 turns. After attacking, when granted shyness, activates expected outcome. Expected outcome attacks all enemies, dispelling 2 buffs and decreasing combat readiness by 50, and therefore, decreasing combat readiness by 50% before an 85% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. Ayo. And hold on. At the start of the turn, when the caster is not stealth, dispels debuffs and grants shyness for 1 turn. Effects at the start of the turn can only be activated every 5 turns. And then after attacking, so no matter what, with this passive, after attacking, you're going to get this. So, she gets basically a perfect guiding light, and then the opponent, if they're facing this character, has to make sure they don't unstealth this character. So basically what I'm getting at is with high health, high effectiveness, and a perfect stealth, which is going to half damage, you don't want to attack this character a lot. You kind of want to have to fight around her. So characters like, fuck. Why can't I remember his name right now? Oh my god, why can't I remember his name right now? It's one of the MOBs that's like really annoying at the moment, who is like crazy at debuffing, and I cannot, it's a dark character too. Why can't I remember his name right now? It's going to come to me later, I'm going to hit it. It's going to come to me later, I'm going to hate it. But for those of you guys who you know what I'm talking about, this character kind of perfectly counters him. Because basically, if you debuff her, she just takes it all off. And then you get the expected outcome to go off. Okay. So you basically, okay. We got to see what skill 1 does. Before I make my decision on how decent this character is, because this character is kind of looking crazy a little bit.
After attacking, when granted shyness, activates expected outcome. Expected outcome attacks all enemies, dispelling 2 buffs and decreasing combat readiness by 50%, before an 85% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. Effects at the start of the turn can only be activated once every 5 turns. Skill 1, I'm embarrassed. Attacks the enemy with bubbles, with up to a 75% chance to decrease hit chance for 1 turn.
Yo, this character is stacked with debuffs. Holy crap. So what you want to do is skill 1. So you want to get her skill 1 off so that the skill 2 activates. Assuming your character lives a hit, because the meta the way it is right now, let me tell you, with Narkwhal and the new Luna running around is kind of crazy. But assuming you live through all of that, then you just start going crazy. And this character is looking like she doesn't want to stick around too long. Like, you kind of want to like finish your opponent when you get the broken defense. So what I'm seeing here is, with this character, you want to get your skill 3 off. And then after that, let me see, go back to skill 3 again. So you want to get your skill 3 off so you can silence your opponents and make sure that they're not able to buff themselves, right? And then you go to the skill 2, which will grant stealth. And what you want your opponent to try and do is basically hit you with like a Narkwhal buff or a Luna buff or something like that. That will basically unstealth this character, because I guess she's going to be stealth from the jump. So that's basically perfect guiding light, so that you can get the shyness off. And then after that, then you use your skill 1 so that you can get the expected outcome going, and then be able to get your debuffs going. So actually, no, you don't even use your skill 3 first. You use your skill 1 after your opponent probably tries to do something, unless they don't push the button. Or if they do push the button, they just turn their brain off for some reason against this character, then you basically get to activate this, decrease defense, and then have the rest of your team go crazy. And the base part is if she dispels 2 buffs and on top of that messes with the combat readiness, then you're able to cycle this character a lot. This character could be a counter to a lot of crazy debuffers that are going on right now. A crazy character. I don't think she's good in every single game. Like, there's certain characters that definitely counter her, and there's even some that probably do her job better. But I feel like this character does have a place in the meta currently based on the way it is right now, just due to the fact that this character being here will keep your opponent from pushing buttons. On it, like just wanting to like immediately narc wall or anything like that. Like, they have to play around this. So that's kind of interesting. Because what you basically want to do is have this character out, she's going to automatically stealth. And then basically your opponent's going to have to check a bunch of debuffs that don't get rid of the stealth. That's the only way this works, is if you knock off her stealth, you're kind of screwing yourself if you're fighting this character. I see this character actually being kind of decent. I don't say broken, I don't think it's going to be meta-defining, but
At the start of battle,
it's alright. Now, look, I need to see the artifact before I make my final conclusion, because this character, I'm going to give this character a chance. Especially considering that it's going to be limited. I want to give it a chance, because even if the character is trash, somehow, you already know they're going to do an emergency buff. And on top of that, we still got one more swimsuit character after that's coming out on the 9th. So, we also got to look at the demo, too. I want to look at the demo and see how this character reacts. But so far, I'm liking it. I mean, Waifu already, I'm on summon. I'm already in, but if this character is decent, too, I'm going crazy. And also, I just noticed that they're using all swimsuit characters here with Ada. That's crazy. Alright, artifact, what we got?
Festive Ada's artifact, Magic Bubble Maker.
Okay, Magic Bubble Maker. Definitely good for collection, but we gotta check this out. So, if it increases effectiveness by 15, which that's probably gonna get halved because you're no 15% chance to fail on the effectiveness. So, technically, you're only getting the 15% effectiveness because of that. Because at max you're getting 30. So after attacking on caster's turn, when your target is afflicted with a debuff, increases combat readiness of the caster by 12%, and then combat readiness increased effect implies before buffs that inflict debuffs. I forgot there's another artifact that could possibly do better here. So I forgot the name of it. Something Abyss. I forgot what the name of it is, but I feel like this be a decent artifact. Nothing crazy, probably a collection one, but nothing you'd probably put on her. There's probably better stuff to put on her, especially with a bunch of characters using book and everything like that. So, I mean, art-wise, this character is getting, but like Epic 7 at this point in time, as far as I'm concerned, is getting carried by the art and somewhat of the story for me. But it's mostly the art and these characters, honestly. I feel like that's the only reason this game hasn't died yet. Because as far as competitive goes, the meta is kind of getting all over the place right now. It's kind of getting wild, but this character might, change some things. This character might change some stuff up. And I say might because I don't think this character is going to be really crazy meta-defining, but I think it's going to be decent. A waifu material easily. Waifu over meta any day. And also this in-game, this looks amazing. This is actually cute. This is adorable. Now I gotta see the demo. Alright, yep. Usual narc-wall shenanigans. Okay, what do we got? Okay. Okay, so she doesn't get the stealth right off the rip, it looks like. Or did the stealth get knocked off? Let me go back. Was I watching? Did she have stealth before she did this? Did she have stealth? Combat demo. Let me go back. Let me actually pay attention here. Did she have stealth? It says at the beginning of the turn, so I'm assuming she gets stealth, right? Okay, yeah, she had stealth and it got knocked off by Narquwall. So we know that Narquwall's skill will knock off stealth. So, technically, when she scales up on her turn, she should get the ability. And, yeah, okay. Boom, okay. Shyness is activated, so skill 3. Which then should go into skill 2. Shouldn't it? Yep, there's skill 2. Which should throw out all the debuffs and everything like that. Okay, they got all of them. They did get 15%ed. Alright, Celine doing her thing. And this is basically right here when you want to start finishing off your enemy. You don't want to play the long game with this character based on what I'm seeing here. You want to get all your stuff going and basically have your opponent surrendering. That's kind of crazy, even with Laya damage. I mean, Laya getting rid of the debuffs. But, I mean, by that point, it's already too late, kind of. Now, once again, this character does have its counters. Like, don't get me wrong. This character definitely does have its counters. But I could see it being a threat to certain characters in the meta right now. Yeah, she's not going to be high damage. But, okay, yeah, there's the stealth again. And yeah, no, that's basically it. So yeah, no, basically what I'm seeing from this demo is you want to play this character to where you basically finish your opponent within at least the first 3 turns, assuming she doesn't die before then. That's basically the job, and she has to get 1 attack off. She needs to be able to get 1 attack off. So going back to what we was looking at before. Let me go back here. So a lot of health, a lot of effectiveness. That's how you build this character. And maybe some attack you maybe put onto this character, because she does have a decent attack right here. But health, effectiveness, most important, especially since for some reason she's starting out with 0 effectiveness, which is weird as hell, considering that's what she's supposed to be doing here. So, really weird, but at least her concentration has effectiveness on. But you're going to have to build a lot of effectiveness, a lot of health, some decent attack, and you should be good. And you basically want to have her survive more than 2 turns, maybe even more than 1 turn, and you'll be fine. That's what I'm seeing here. And hell, she even got 120 speed, so also build her at least decently fast. So, decently fast, some health, speed. So I'm probably thinking, I could say effectiveness, or you could do 4 speed. Where you have decent speed. Depends on how you build this character and how it works. So it's more of a speed tuning thing. But either way, like, as far as the character's design and everything and the art, amazing. We're looking good here. I'm gonna definitely pull for her. I'm gonna try her out. I might make more, videos on Epic 7, especially considering that I've been playing the story mode a lot more. I've been going into arena and kind of like building up a team. Currently, my team is kind of fast-paced, focused. So it's like Peyra. I did get the new Senya that came out a while ago, so I have her as my front tank. And then I have, of course, my Bologna that I have in the arena. And I even tried Spirit Eye Celine. She's kind of like my fastest character on my team outside of Pierre right now. So I'm kind of still experimenting. But hey, who knows? I might do some like daily arena videos or something like that, in the future. Because I've been playing Epic 7 pretty consistently. So I think that with the knowledge that I do have and learning how this game works, I can do it. And who knows, maybe in the future I could do some live streams, chill out with you guys. Maybe I have like a consistent schedule. I have like some days where I play Bleach Brave Soul, some days with Withering Waves, some days with Epic 7, that kind of thing. Especially since I play a lot of these games, especially, I like what I play, Honkai Star Rail currently right now, Epic 7, Bleach Brave Souls, Withering Waves, and a little bit of Aether Gazer that we're waiting for the PC launch for that. So there's a lot we can do, and hell, we even got the new Bleach console game coming out and Dragon Ball Sparking. We got a lot of content. Got a lot of content that I could possibly do here. But either way, that's pretty much gonna be it. Really interesting character. You're gonna see me go and summon this character, especially since she's gonna be a limit. I want to test her out. Waifu material, obviously. So without further ado, that's pretty much gonna be it. And we might even check out the new trailer for the next swimsuit character that comes out soon. So stay tuned for that as well. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. ShinobiEevee sign off.